Today is Thursday, April 6th, 2023, and we are headed into the live tarot and psychic readings. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's see who's here. Hey, Keith. Hey, Zenjo. Oh, Zenjo, I owe you a phone call. It's been a little much of a week. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Teapot's joining us. Everybody, please join me in welcoming Teapot. She's going to be with us today and moderating and just doing all the amazing things that would be Wheezy, screaming like he's starving. There's food all over this house. Fresh chicken, fresh ham, fresh. You see me? My animals eat. I eat, my animals eat. So anyway, okay, so it's a long story. Hey, Gypsy Vixen, good morning. Hey, I just have to check. There was drama with my mama earlier in the week, and the feed did not show up on a couple of the channels, and I got hate mail. They thought whatever. So I need to make sure that it's streaming on these channels that had drama earlier in the week. So if you'll just hang in there with me for a minute, I'm going to tell you a quick story, and that's what's going to tip off these readings this week. I know I'm friends with a bunch of you on Facebook, and just because I'm not on Facebook playing around all the time doesn't mean I don't love you. I just am hardly ever on social media. So all of that being said, well, hi, hey everybody, hey new folks, welcome. If we haven't met yet, I'm Bernadette. I am the creator, and well, everybody calls me Mama Bear. You might as well call me what everybody else calls me, unless you take a specific liking or disliking to me, and then you can make up your own name. I'm likely to answer to just about anything. So I am the creator and publisher of the award-winning, truly history-making Animal Tarot and Oracle deck, and I am going to, this is my newest book, The Wisdom of the Animal Allies, the Encyclopedia of Animal Spirit Guides, and it's an encyclopedia because it's over 700 pages. There are 300 animals in them with the absolute most in-depth, interesting, we turned to Kelpie this morning, the most in-depth and detailed descriptions you'll find of all animal symbolism, what the animals do as spirit, totem, and power animals, and it's the colors, numerology, the elements, creating sigils, ritual and ceremony, ways of working with your animal allies. And I'm going to be working out of this today, doing bibliomancy and showing you the book and doing some giveaways. So you guys will have to forgive me if I pause or I seem a little out of it. Just to start off today, one of my dearest, closest friends, her son passed away unexpectedly earlier in the week. So it's been a little bit of a hard week, and I have their permission, the mom's permission, and I'm sure Zach would give me his permission to tell their story and use their names, and I'm going to do that because that is, oh, yay, it's streaming. Okay, hey, all my witchies on, I have a spell for that. Spells for Wise Witches, welcome. I apologize. Something was janky with the stream earlier in the week, and I didn't stream, but I'm here today. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Zenjo. Stop sending money. No, that's very sweet. And let me, oh boy, it's a beautiful day in New York City. I love that. So let me just quickly tell this story, and then I'm going to jump right into the readings because this story has everything to do with what the readings are all about. But before I say that, I'm going to do the same thing that I did on Monday. I'm going to do giveaways. Along with the book and the deck, I have created the, oh gosh, y'all, it seems like there's a lag in the feed. I wish I could help that. I can't. But anyway, there's a lag on Facebook. There doesn't seem to be a lag on YouTube. I am sorry, y'all. But, listen, Facebook is free. I can't say anything. I don't pay for it. But I have these altar cards, which the art is taken specifically from the Animal Tarot and Oracle deck. I think I like 35 different animals or whatever. Cardinal, Phoenix, Lion. That's been a big one this week. And just all, there's Panther, Black Panther. That's very popular. The butterfly, also very popular. Phoenix. Anyway, so they have beautiful art on the front, if I do say so myself. And then there's a prayer on the back that I wrote. But if if you're not into this prayer and you want to set this card on your altar and put a different prayer up or set a different intention, excellent, do that. And then also magnets. I've got these really cool magnets that are based on the same thing. And they don't have a prayer on them, but they have like one of my favorites, Frog Sing Your Soul Song. And I know you can't see these like so well. I'm trying to, unicorn. Yay. Who doesn't love a unicorn? Okay. So all of that said, I'm going to do giveaways. And then as I'm finishing out the stream, I am going to give away a book, which is, by the time I get it to you, that's a $70 or $80 free giveaway. And then I'm going to give away a deluxe copy of the deck, also a $70 giveaway. So yes, of course, it's a marketing thing to get you to stay until the end of the stream. But hey, a girl's got to do some marketing, which, by the way, before I get into this story, it'll only take a minute, and then I'm going to launch slam bam right into the readings. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do that. And please like this video. It helps me be seen in the search engines, algorithms of YouTube, and helps me be seen by more people, which is not about me. It's about the animals. And again, if you're new, if we haven't met yet, here's what you have to know about what I do. Everything I do is for the animals. So any money I make, I donate a portion of it. Half the money that I make on YouTube, whether from advertising or donations to the channel, or come on, Georgie, come on. Don't let him quit it, Glenween. Sorry, I got a cat war going on. Stop, Glenween. You two stop hunting him. Oh, gosh. Battle of the big black kitties. They are just we don't fight in this house, but we have lurking, and we have lurkers right now. So in any event, in 2021, I was able to raise $15,000 through my business and various fundraisers and that kind of thing to give away to the animal charities that I support, which specifically fight against, or they don't fight, I mean, they do fight against it, but they're looking to end animal cruelty. And that's to human animals also, because humans can be a spirit animal. So in 2022, it wasn't nearly that much. I had to take a break from doing a whole bunch of those stuff that I normally do because I was sick, but I'm back this year. I'm back, baby. And so anything you do here helps the animals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plot the first thing that you can do is the book has been nominated in 4 categories in the most prestigious Mind, Body, Spirit Awards in the world. And that is the Cover Awards. And Water Witch, thank you. And so here is the link. I've put the link in there, Teapot. God, I'm so glad to see you, Teapot. Not that you moderate like nobody else I've ever seen before, which is true, but your energy just lifts us up. I just love it. Thank you so much. And so all of that being said, one of the things you all have to know, I'm very transparent about everything because nothing, well, that's not true. A lot of stuff sticks in my craw. That's why they call me Mama Bear. But man, it sticks in my craw when people say, a portion of these proceeds, blah, 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 blah. What does that mean? Like 52 cents? What does that mean? So I'm super transparent when I do a donation or whatever. I post all the receipts for people to see and the feeds, so on and so forth. I'm redoing my website right now. It should launch in 2 weeks. I have a philanthropy page where I've got receipts where you guys can see this has gone to that, this has gone to that. There are some that I give monthly to, like Animals Asia, that really is doing a great job trying to get bile bear farming just eliminated in the Asian countries. I won't go into all that. Okay, so here we go. Thank you, Teapot. All right, so here's the story. So the little fellow that passed just completely unexpectedly earlier in the week, his name is Zach, and his mom's name is Kameen. And about 9 years ago, this little voice came on the phone and booked a reading, and I just could not shake the feeling that I was being investigated. Man, I couldn't shake that feeling. But I thought, well, I haven't done anything wrong. I'm not afraid of anything. Let's see what happens. So about the time that this person's reading was, a squad car, a police officer, a police car pulled up in my driveway, and I thought, that's interesting. So out bails this teeny tiny little gal, dressed out, gun, in the holster. I mean, dressed out police officer, and out bails this much larger gal, much larger gal, also in complete police regalia. Well, that I've been doing this a long time, and at that point it was like 20 years or something, and I've never had somebody show up like that. So I said, well, hey, y'all, can I help you, officers? And that lady looked at me, looked right through me, and she said, are you the psychic? I said, I am. She said, I'm your whatever time appointment. I said, all right, let's go in. So she said, look, I'm going to cut to the chase. And I said, great, we're going to get along. And she said, I want to know if my son is going to live. And good. What? Okay. Well, yes. And then we went into a whole bunch of different information that she was not in a place to hear. She just wanted to know from somebody. She didn't know whether to trust me or not. She came to me because I have a lot of reviews. It doesn't take a lot to get a lot of reviews in Gainesville, Florida. But, I had a lot of reviews. They're all good, except for one Gen Zer who didn't like it because I wouldn't book her on Thanksgiving Day or the day before or whatever. But anyway, so in any event, that was it. After the reading, she told me the story, and everyone, even unexpected people, family members who are pretty high up in the medical community, were telling her to put her son in palliative care. What happened was he was with a babysitter. The babysitter made a wrong turn. They got plowed into, and the babysitter died instantly, and her son suffered a debilitating traumatic brain injury. So they were but I was like, all I know is what I'm being told. I am not a medical professional of any kind at all. I'm going to say that 1,000 times. You guys are both police officers. So, I'm not doing anything different than I do on any other day, but I want you to be clear because you're in shock and you're in grief. So that was it. We became great friends. And over the years, they became family. So all of that said, it's been a rough week, but that makes me more sensitive than I normally am, which is pretty sensitive, as cranky as I normally appear. So today, please don't be surprised if, hey, Dee, welcome. Don't be surprised if some mediumship stuff comes out, but I can't do it for everybody, and I can't read for everybody. I want to, believe me, I do. I want every single person on this feed to get a message, but here's what I'm going to tell you. If a message comes out for someone, then if it strikes a chord with you, it was meant for you to hear at this time in this place. Make no mistake about that. I get hundreds of emails through the month, and telling me, I can't believe you said this because XYZ. I can't believe I saw this because XYZ. That's how the spirit animals work. That's how your spirit guides work. If you believe in Sky Daddy, if you believe in the goddess, the triple goddess, if you believe in Ganesh, if the universe, the all that is, source, it doesn't matter what name you give it. Not on my feed anyway. And we're not going to have a conversation about it. We're not going to have a fight about it. It doesn't matter. You're meant to be where you are at the time you are and hear and experience what that is. Trust me on this. Just trust me on this. So here's what we're going to go. Michael, that's so sweet. It rips my heart out, but it's sweet. Michael Ventries. Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you also how donations work. I do this for free because I want to. Christina Bratt, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Somebody else gave one. I saw the blue. Kimberly Lennon. 2 years later, I still can't say your last name. Lennon Frieri, like Fieri, like Guy Fieri. Thank you so much. Okay, let me make a quick list of this. So, hey, Restless. Okay, let me make a quick list of this. So, Zenjo, Lynn Kim, right? Let me tell you how this works. This is all free, and it is free. If you give a donation, yes, I'm going to read for you because that helps the animals. And I might have not, because that energy might not have hit me, but I will come to who the animals tell me to come to. And yes, just so you know, I'm going to drink this disgusting battery acid S, shall I say, Coca-Cola with corn syrup in it. The very last thing that I should be having, but I'm going to have it because it's been like that this week. And I might have egg rolls later. How about them apples? Okay. Here we go. Here we go, Zenjo. Oh, I'll tell you something interesting, Zenjo. I know you're scheduling. I know we're scheduling. And the only reason that I'm saying that in public without your permission is if you're on my feed, you are clearly open to messages. Okay. You don't know this yet, and I my right hand up to every bear on this planet. You are going to get it together with your business. Truly you are, but not with the business you think. And what that means is you have a very specific vision of what your business will be like. Thanks. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Teapot. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the list. I see it. You have a very specific vision of what you want your business to be, but I keep hearing she's better than that. She's more elevated than that. She's better than that. She's more elevated than that. So whatever this is that you think you want to do in this world and gift to the world in terms of your spiritual abilities, your spiritual interests, it's going to, by even a month, 2 months, nope, not a month, 2 months from now, you're going to be looking around going, wow. And you'll be so proud of yourself. And Zenjo, if you could please put in the chat, and also you guys, if I skip somebody, I am not trying to be a booger. I'm not. You'll know when I'm trying to be that. I will preface everything I'm about to say. I'll put a big disclaimer out for the whole world to see when that happens. But just put in the chat if this is accurate, because I've got a bunch of energy being thrown at me at one time. And so it's an intelligence thing. I don't know that you, it's not necessarily confidence, but it's intelligence. You're kind of everywhere all at once, and it's going to hit you that you've got to get it together and be more focused. And all of a sudden, when you do that, it's going to hit you. You are a real businesswoman. Truly, you are. You have it in your spirit. And the other thing is that you will, gosh, I don't want to call it an intelligent. I don't want to call it a, hey, Tanya. I know that's you. I hope that's you. But there's something a couple months from now that's going to make you sit up a little straighter, a little taller, and just be happier about yourself. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I hope that I'm there to witness it, or at least you write me and tell me about it. So there we go. Okay. All of that being said, yes. Keith, that's very sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Keith. All right. So all that being said, let me pull a card for you. I'm going to pull a card for you, Zenjo, and that's going to be the animal that's going to work with you about all this business stuff. And listen, I want you to be clear. I remember we talked about business last time. I totally get that. It has nothing to do with what you were just told. And I keep hearing something about your logo. Oh, I don't know what it is, but Spirit is going, the color, you got to change it. You got to give some serious consideration to what you want to do and change it. Oh, Zenjo, it's the eye of the tiger. Bam, 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 bam. There's a reason I wasn't in a hairband when I was a kid. I'm more a Barry Manilow and show tunes kind of gal. But here you go. Tiger is who you're working with, and in the arc, the tiger is the King of Wands, and that is about well, it's the king, baby, and it's about wands, which the way I read wands, they're air, and swords are fire. Some people will tell you the opposite, and some people will tell you that it depends on the reading that you're giving. and what other cards are around it. And I can see that. That's happened sometimes, but I do intuitive tarot. So, ooh, Angel Lynn, your spirit animal is a wolf. You're like the 15th or 16th. There must be something going on with wolf energy right now, because I'm telling you, you've got to be the 15th or 16th person in the last couple of weeks that are talking to me about wolves. Hey, Georgie. So Georgie the pirate cat has come to say hello. We call, oh, no, see, you're all up in my business. Now you can meet everybody. So we call Georgie the pirate cat because Georgie's got an eye that is got to be taken care of. And he just hasn't wanted to do that yet. I don't have issues with sugar, except for I eat too much of it. And I can't do, like I don't have diabetes because I'm fat or anything like that. Just so you guys know, all of this weight, if you didn't know me last year or the year before, just so you know, because I'm about to do a series of videos about it and hold myself accountable to you all to drop this stuff. But I've been on prednisone for 4 years. 4 years? 4 years. 4 years. And that, along with all the other meds I've had to be on, and bed rest, I've packed on this weight. It's uncomfortable. I look like Jabba the Hutt with a sparkly hairband, and I'm aware of that. But nonetheless, I'm doing what I'm doing for the animals. Because if you came to me and you said, I can't get on camera because I'm too tall, I'm too old, I'm too short, I'm too fat, I'm too white, I'm too black, I'm too this, I'm too that, I'd be like, really? How selfish are you? You either want to do the work you are called to do or you don't. And the day I had that conversation with myself, oh, Lord, I can't wait to do a video about it because it's going to light you up. So it lit me up. Okay, so there you go. I hope that's very helpful, Zenjo. I'm moving on to Kim. Kim, I'm very called to open the book for you. I feel like Kimberly Lennon, how, Jennifer, I have sleepless nights too, y'all. If I try to get on a plane with the bags under my eyes right now, because I didn't fall asleep till 4 o'clock this morning, because I don't take medicine to fall asleep. That stuff just makes me not who I am. I would get charged extra for the bags under my eyes. That's how much bags I have under my eyes. Fortunately, I was in the entertainment business for many years. I know how to use lighting to blow that stuff out. So, okay, Kimberly, I'm going to pull from the book. So you guys that are just joining me, I'm Bernadette. I'm the author of this book that has been nominated. I actually got nominated in the IPPY Awards and the Nautilus Awards. I'm waiting to hear for all of that stuff. This book is going cuckoo, crazy pants, go bananas, BANANAS, and I'm very excited. So, Kimberly, I'm going to do, aw, that is so nice. Thank you for your refreshing honesty. You say that now, but so, that's sweet, Rebecca. Again, if we're just meeting, I spent 20 years in the entertainment business. I managed child and young adult actors, and in my much, much younger years, commensurate with how much tequila that I was drinking at the time, I did comedy for 4 years around the country with friends of mine. It was some of the best and most amazing times of my life that I can somewhat remember. Not the whole way, though. So, okay. All that being said, and it was a full moon this week. Okay. All right. So, Kimberly, I feel like you're going through a renaissance where you are very laser focused on learning, growing, learning. And could you just could you please plop in the chat if that's correct? I want to be sure I'm in your right energy. So, Kimberly, tequila responsible for the making of my 2 daughters. Should have named them Marg and Rita. That's hilarious. Oh, sweet Vaginas, that's hilarious. Okay, so let me get back to whatever animal wants to be with you. And if you'll notice, I'm not even looking at the book. I'm just navigating. I feel like a couple of things want to be with you. All right, so we've got, this bird came out the other day, and I just went past it. I was like, no one has ever. Reindeer and sparrow. Okay, so I glean as much information. Oh, wow, okay. See, there we go. So, all of that being said, oh, that's sweet, Michael. That's very kind. I gleaned as much information as possible, studied all about the mountain goat and lemming. Well, oh, that's right. 2 animals came out for you earlier in the week. So now I got to ask, are you a dual sign? Are you like a Pisces, a Gemini, a Libra? Does the number 2, is it like super important to you for some reason? But here's the thing. So Sparrow, I always associate with that song, Eye on the Sparrow, which is a deeply, deeply soulful, deeply spiritual song. And, you know, sparrows are just so tiny, but they're adaptable, and they're about much bigger matters than you might imagine. And so all of that being said, oh, you're a Cancer, Krabby Patty. Yeah, but still, two claws, right? Well, they have more than that, but what? You have a sparrow inspired on your right wrist? Inspired? Do you mean, what does that mean, inspired? Do you mean tattooed? Kimberly Lennon Fryer. See, this happened earlier in the week. There was a fella here who's never been here before. Don't remember his name. Kurt? I don't remember his name. But, okay, see, this is how it works, you all, with the spirit animal guides. Now, I got my start as an evidential psychic medium. Totally did. And did that for years. And evidential psychic work, which means like this. Through me, spirit offers evidence, things I could never, ever, ever know, as a way of taking people's faces and going, hey, listen, this isn't just some gypsy, which that's my lineage, but this isn't just some, back alley bull shiitake mushrooms nonsense. This is the real deal. And here's the proof that it's the real deal. So that if someone says, asks you, is my child going to die? You're able to give them evidence that would support what message is coming through. Now, is it 100% accurate 100% of the time? I'm not. But I'm not afraid to be wrong. For those of you that know me, I'm so wrong in so many ways and on a daily basis, really to the minute basis. But I do try my hardest. But see, so that's interesting because so all that being said, thank you, Teapot, for giving them that. I asked him, is somebody having a conversation about appropriation? Because when I see things like I asked an Indigenous elder, I am not going to go off the rails. Oh, that's very sweet, Tanya. I'm not always accurate, but oh, that's sweet. But here's the thing. There are 300 animals in this deck. I didn't know Kim has a tattoo of a sparrow, and here a sparrow is. So something about spirit is, hi, Michelle Gonzalez. Hola, good morning. Buenos dias. I would really look into that. Now, what's interesting to me is it comes with reindeer. I could go on for days about reindeer energy and reindeer medicine, but what I really want to say to everybody, and especially to Kim, because, oh, man, oof. Woo, if you guys could see, my hair is just lighting up. Crazy, crazy town. So, anytime you're looking at a horned, antlered, whatever animal, in spiritual symbolism and meanings and that kind of thing, you always consider that is an antenna to the divine, so that it's a time in your life, and that animal can really help you tap in even more deeply to the messages that are being sent to you, because it's an antenna-esque thing. Now, when I think of reindeer, of course, obviously I'm led to the legend of Santa Claus and all that kind of thing. But Kim, this is more than that. And all of that being said, it is definitely the time in your life to consider fantasy. What that means is this. Some years ago, before I started whatismyspiritanimal.com and, and everything that's come, the tarot deck, the book, the everything, I started my online career with buildingbeautifulsouls.com, which is a free information database, tarot and crystals, and anything you could think, angel symbolism and angel numbers, and the schlemiel, right? Numerology, auras, colors, that kind of thing. And one day I walked out into my living room, and lo and behold, it was just filled with animals from all over the world, from the sky, from the sea, from the land, and fantasy animals and mythological animals and ancient animals, because you've never lived until you've seen a brontosaurus in your living room that's like looking at you. It can be pretty scary. So, and again, if we're just meeting, I'm a visions person. That's a lot how things come to me. I'm very visual, so I have a lot of visions, and I'm a triple Scorpio, so I get all the feels, right? So when I was told to start a secondary website, I was like, yeah, with all my spare time, I'll get right on that. But they hassled me so much, I was like, okay. And I wasn't even shown a vision of what it could become. I just kept being told it's going to help the animals, help the animals, help the animals. And I'm like, okay. And here we are 7 years later. So where I'm going with this for you, Kim, is that it is time for you to, it is time for Lexi Enchanted. That's funny. All right, all right, all right. So if you are considering something, doing something, being something, creating something, whatever, and you think it's too fantasy or too much out there, not true. And you should just sit with it. Ask for reindeer energy to help you. Study reindeer. I don't mean it to sound this way, but I'm pretty sure you have my book. Take a look at that in the book and read everything you can about reindeer. Okay, so now we're gonna go to Christina. Man, I hope you're still here. You guys, you'll see me drinking a lot during, not that kind of drinking. Don't I wish? But the energy, the electricity is so high, it just drives me right out. Even in Florida, where the humidity is like 9,000%. See those gills? Do you see them? That's what you have to breathe in Florida. And I don't want to age prematurely because I'm charming. I'm 9, really, in my heart. Okay, so I am going to take 1 second. Oh, gosh. I am going to take 1 second, and I'm going to promote the book again because you guys really, really, please, 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 I really, really need you to vote for the book, please, because winning, there are thousands. Hey, Ronnie Eloff. Ronnie, I just have to tell you, every time I see your name, I want rice pilaf. I know you've heard that before, and I don't mean it to hurt your feelings, but I just have to tell you, the pilaf thing just cracks me up. So, Michael, you live in Lakeland? Wow. Yeah, it's going to be 90. Yeah. So, thank you, Lotus. So here's the thing. Literally thousands and thousands of eyes are on the cover awards from all over the world. And when you help us win, and I say us, me and the Animal Allies and you all, then thousands and thousands and thousands of eyes are on the book. And the reason that is helpful is all of the information in it. It's meant to be an encyclopedia that you have forever and ever and ever. And as the animal spirits come in and out of your life, you can work with them, more closely, and the elements and the just everything. There's even a whole chapter about what feathers mean, the color of feathers, what footprints mean. I mean, it is the most comprehensive book on the subject of spirit, totem, and power animals and animal spirit guides in the entire world. 726 pages. So please, please, please vote. There you have it. And so, Christina Bratt, I am going to get to you, and let me just take a sippy sip, and I'm getting into your energy. I need like a cooler here at my desk. Like an ice bucket for beer. Beer. Proof God loves us. And that is true. Okay. Christina, I'm gonna Lindsay Marie Smith. I'm in the UK, not really sure how I ended up watching you. Really? There are no coincidences. Something you wanted or needed or whatever is going to be shown to you here today. So, Christina Bratt, I am going to get an animal for you, but I'm really drawn to the elements for you right now. And I really, oh my God, Christina Bratt. What did I just say? I'm really drawn to the elements for you. And I was just about to say, and I just keep seeing fire, fire, fire. I want to talk about the fire element for you. And she's like, it just popped up in my feed. I'm always so hot. Ha! Here's why that's important. It's important because what I keep hearing is she needs a literal fire lit up under her arse. and you got to get going. You got to move it and groove it and get going. And I just feel like you've been through a time, and you're still going through a time where everything feels very sluggish. And I don't know if that is due to a keep in mind, I'm no medical professional of any kind. I don't know if that's due to a depression. I don't know if you're just going through a meh kind of time, but it is, you're never too late, Amy Shailene. You're never too late. Always in perfect time, like the wizards in Harry Potter. The wizards in Harry Potter. The wizards in Gandalf in Lord of the Rings. Dang! Okay, I gotta get some sleep. So, all that said, the fire element is your friend right now in everything. Like, any decision you need to make, you have to ask yourself, what would fire do? Like the symbolism of fire, the meaning of fire, how to work with that element, draw it in from the west, which is the cardinal south. The cardinal direction of fire is the south. And so, God, I hope that's right. Again, I got to get some sleep, y'all. I haven't slept all week, which is why I'm in super crazy psychic land. Okay, can somebody keep in mind real quickly? Somebody keep in mind very quickly, somebody that has crossed over, or it could be somebody here, had a thing for pickle juice and drank it if they had cramps, but they really loved the taste of pickle juice, so they'd buy jars of pickles just to drink the juice. And if you, I've got to, Kimberly, pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump up the jam. Yes, I was that girl once upon a time. I can still do it. I can still break. Once my hip gets back in place, I'll be able to pump up the jam. But anyway, oh, Michael and Aries, yikes. Oh, Sue, that's very kind. Thank you so much. Oh, God, especially with the exchange rate. Thank you so much. Anyway, all that being said, okay, Lotus Williams, you love pickle juice. Okay, Teapot, could you just keep track of people that are like pickle juice is a thing? And I feel like it's very tied to somebody who crossed over. So even if you love pickle juice, which you have said you do, Lotus Williams, which is awesome, please see first if you can tie that pickle juice thing to someone on the other side, because I feel like this is a message for somebody here from someone on the other side, and we'll get to that. But I want to get back to Christina Bratt. Okay, so fire is your element. Fire, 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 fire. And let me just say this. As a child, 16 years old, I went through volunteer fire college. No joke. Because there was an arsonist in our neighborhood, and there were so few of us that lived way, way back in the woods, because we was po. We lived in a trailer in the middle of the woods. No joke. So they needed as many hands as possible to fight these fires, and they got special permission from the state of Florida for me to go through volunteer fire college at 16. You haven't lived until you've tried to climb the fire tower with a 60-pound PBA, personal breathing apparatus, on your back. You haven't lived until you've done that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So all that being said, okay, see, I've been putting off something I need to do. Okay, well, stop doing that. Get all your ducks in a row before you go blazing out, out there, because you don't want it all to go out in a blaze of glory. But you now is the time. Start putting your little duckies in a row, and then okay. So I'm going to draw a card from the deck, and then we're going to do a giveaway. It's time. I'm past time to do a giveaway. We're going to give away a magnet. We're going to give away an ultra card. It's going to be awesome, and we're going to move quickly on that. Okay. Well, there you have it. Oh, Kimberly. Okay, hey Madeline. Okay, so oh God, and y'all, for scammers, can I just say, there's a bunch of scammers out there. I can't catch them all. I tried. Hey Tyrion. Hey honey. Good to see you here, Madeline. Welcome. So, please know I'm cheesy, but none of my people or me are gonna hit you up and be like, I feel something from you. Inbox me for. That's not gonna happen. So if you see that, scammer, bo bammer, right? So spammer, scammer is what I call them. If you want to get a reading from them, rock on. They're going to steal your credit card information, just so you know. But so this is interesting because whatever this is, you've got to do, Christina Bratt, or braid it, or however you say your name, your last name. I am here to tell you right now that you have got to take a look at this thing that you've been putting off, because it's the snake card and it's the tower card. And if you hit this right, again, if you hit this right, it's going to be life-changing for you. Now, it's going to be uncomfortable and you're going to hate it for a moment, not for any length of time. It's just going to be uncomfortable. I'm not a salt fan. I don't particularly care for the taste of salt. And when things are too salty, I'm like, nope, take it back. So it's like that. For a minute, it'll be too salty. And you'll be like, nope, take this back. But you can't take it back. And you just got to push through. And you got to ask yourself, what would fire do? And I'm telling you, if you do that in a month, maybe 6 to 8 weeks, maybe, but I keep hearing a month. If you jump on it. I have 80 songs rolling through my head all day long. Thank you very much, Kimberly Lennon Freary, with your Pump Up the Jam. So there's your reading, and your animal is the snake. It's the snake, and it's going to bring you good things. So there you go. Read about the House of Slytherin. No, really don't. Don't go that way. All right. I hope that's helpful. And then Keith, dude, I hope you're still here. I know it's taken me a while to get to you, but here we go. All right. Hold on. Dawn, you're a nut. Y'all, please give some love to Teapot. She is just, if y'all knew her, she is, I don't even know. She is something else. So give her some love. We thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, pardon me. That is so rude. Pardon me. You're welcome, Christina. All right. So now we're on to Keith. Keith, oh my God, I could be here all day reading for you. Okay, so I was going to pull an animal from the book, and then Spirit said, no, go to the cards first and then the book. So it's almost like, Kimberly, stop it. Stop. I already have enough 80s. I'm not I'm not reading your stuff, Kimberly. So I keep hearing do things backwards, do them backwards. So you've got a plan that you're hatching right now. And you're like, okay, well, I'm going to do this first, then I'm going to do this. And you're being asked to change the order of things, So I'm not really sure what that is. And so I'm not sure what that is. Oh, we got to do a giveaway. Let me get Keith's reading done. So yes, Dawn, snake does teach us to shed old things that are no longer needed. But the big thing about shedding is a lot of people mistakenly think that snakes only shed once a year. This is not true. The snake sheds could be 5 or 6 times a year. And I got a black snake hanging out in my backyard, and I can't tell you how often I find a snake skin back there, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, Fred's been at it again. So anyway, all right. So Keith, I'm going to pull a card, and then I'm going to grab something for you from the book. And the intention that I'm going to set for you, Keith, is, well, nope, that's not complete. So quail came out for Keith first, but it's not complete. It's not the only animal that wants to be working with him at this time. Dude, you must be going through something, because first of all, 4 cards wanted to come out for you. And if we just take the 4 cards and we take numerology, 4 is the strongest number because you've got 4 equal sides, right? And one cannot be broken because the others are supporting it up. Look up the number 4 in numerology, or Teapot, if you have a minute, you can pull it from, my mic is back. Oh, is my mic out? Bummer. So yeah, Zenjo, hey pirate. So I always encourage people, like if they're like, well, what I saw a raven or I saw a crow or whatever, what does that mean? Now, if you saw a whole flock of them and you can't count them that high or that fast, that's one thing. But if specifically one crow shows up or two crows or three or up into the master numbers, 33, 44, so on and so forth, and then I would really encourage you to take a look at that number. If you see multiple red cardinals, then I would encourage you to consider what the color red is letting you know, which you will very rarely see because you're not going to see competing males in the same place, generally speaking. I've got a mating pair of cardinals in my backyard, and they're just, I wouldn't get in the way of that male cardinal. I think he is fierce. I don't think he's mean. He's just fierce. He gives me the stink eye, and they've been coming here for 4 years, and they come every evening at the same time. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna fill your water with fresh water. Yes, we know this. 4 years it's been going on. You can't trust me a little bit more. Anyway, he's been a little tough to communicate with. But all that being said, 4 animals. So we've got the quail, which is always the little warrior, right, with their little Roman, the little Roman plume. This is Sparta. And so there's something asking you to be a warrior. I am the warrior. How about that, Kimberly Lennon for? But you've also got the phoenix. So there's something about this fight that's going to keep going over and over and over. And I there's the high priestess card, which is the spider. I think that and I'm surprised by this. I mean, I know you. I don't know you, but I know you okay. I'm really surprised to hear this from the Animal Allies. You keep doing like Groundhog Day. Yes, I can be a successful reader. I can support myself with my spiritual business. I can this, I can that. And then you're like, nope, that's never going to happen. And you go back to thinking that's never going to happen. And I wowzer. Keith, I'm surprised to see that, and it's not wrong. Now, what really is like, I don't know how to send you a hug where you live all the way in the frozen tundra up there. Hello, Georgie. But you've got the Five of Pentacles, which is the pangolin. Now, the pangolin is not an energy that people know a lot about. They just don't. But it is the single most illegally trafficked animal in the entire world, because the Asian culture mistakenly thinks that its scales have magical, mystical, healing, and restorative powers, which is complete. It doesn't. And so I've been looking for a year to find a private organization that supports, stopping the trafficking of pangolins. However, it is the Five of Pentacles, which lets me know. Come here, Georgie. Come on, honey. Which lets me know that you're really, 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 really doubting that you can be financially successful. Now, there are some people that think I am just as, very true. Been a lot of up and down family. Okay, I see what I'm saying. So all of that being said, I will tell you that it is, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep breaking up, Mary Fink. I don't, you're watching on Facebook. Facebook's having a weird day today. I am so sorry. So sorry. Hey, Panagiata. There's nothing I can do about it. Honest to goodness, there's just nothing I can do about it. So all of that being said, well, hi from Ghana. Is it Efort? I don't know how to pronounce your name. So all of that being said, all right, catch you later, Lotus. I'm so sorry I didn't get to you to explore more about the mediumship, but I'll be able to know that energy. So the next time I'm on, if you're on, just remind me about the pickles and grandma on the other side, and I can jump back into that energy at any time. My apologies. So all that being said, Keith, it's really important that you work with the Five of Pentacles to realize that, yes, you're in a place that doesn't really, you're killing me, Georgie. Stop. That doesn't really support. I mean, there's just not a lot of people around you. But again, there's the internet, and the internet is okay, we're done here, Georgie. Move along. Come on. I want to love on you all day long. I do. And you're making me crazy. So, but there's the internet. And when you're ready to explore that, when you're ready to believe that you can be who you know you're being called to be, who you already are, I'm right here. Your mama bear sits right here. Here she is. Right? Here she is. So those are the animals. Write them down, Keith. Holy crap, Batman. I'm Batman. Pangolin, 5 of Pentacles. Spider, the High Priestess. Please study that one for sure. Phoenix, dude, and Quail. All right? So those are your animals. That's your takeaway. All right, now we're going to do some giveaways. I don't even know what time it is. Okay. Okay, I am going to open the book. And there's an animal that I've opened the book to. I love you too, Keith. You know I'm always here for you, honey. Okay, if you guess this animal, then you will win your choice of an altar card and your choice of a magnet. I'm going big or going home. And so if you're the winner, here's my Etsy shop. And you can pick what you want. Don't buy it on Etsy. Just tell me what you want. You guys, I'm gonna now that I've read for the donation people, I'm gonna start pulling cards faster than you can imagine, and I'm gonna go like that. So, all right. And if I miss you, now there's an animal that this animal, if you're visualizing something, could look very much like. So I'm gonna give latitude on this animal. You might guess the other animal because of what you see visually, and if you guess that animal, you win. Okay. All right, and I'm trying to keep up with everything here. No, it's not an owl, not a phoenix, not a turtle, not a buffalo, not a giraffe, not an aardvark, not a bear, not an elephant. It's not a be right back. Teapot, what's a be right back? Phoenix, no. Owl, elephant, whale, koala, no. Sparrow, no. Rhino, no. Rhino, but you're in that kind of neck of the woods there, Debbie Williamson, white bird of some sort, no. Elk, crow, tiger, crocodile, dragonfly, no. Turtle, coyote, no. Y'all are just, listen, stop flinging stuff against the wall to see if it sticks. Take a big deep breath and ask this animal to come to you, to show itself to you. Not even close. Zebra, elephant, hippo, sabra, nope. That'd be cool. Hippo, manatee, goose, no. Peacock, nope. Hey, Emily Ackerson, nope. 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 Pig, owl, unicorn, nope. Giraffe, nope. Oh, Sue. Didn't Sue make a donation? Warthog, no. Sue, you made a donation. I'll get to you. Why are people so mean? I wish I knew. Hi, Lisa. Oh, hey, Chelsea. That's very sweet. Wait, who said cheetah? Who said cheetah? Hold on, who said cheetah? I saw it flash on my screen right after people are so mean. Michelle Gonzalez, you are the winner. Woo! Now, it's not a cheetah. It's actually a serval. But because of the spots and whatnot, and it's a cat, that's why I'm like taking into consideration it could be a cheetah, because in your psychic eye, as you're talking to the animals, not a lot of people know a serval, but it could have. You win. Michelle Gonzalez. Yay! Okay, Michelle, so here's what you have to do to get your prize. Sorry, it's a little bit of a clunky way, but it's the best way I have to do it. It's so cool. So you're going to take a look at that Etsy link. You're going to decide which altar card and which magnet that you want. And then you're going to email me, and I'm going to give you my email. It's Bernadette at whatismyspiritanimal.com. Why am I doing this? Why don't I just have it to copy and paste? myspiritanimal.com. There you go. Let me put it up here. And that way, you give me your mailing address and I can get it out to you tomorrow if you email me today. So there you go. Congratulations, Michelle. Yay, Michelle Gonzalez. And then roll.com. All right, great. All right, so we're moving back. All right, Sue in Dabababria, in Dabo, you know your own name. Yay! Oh, just Jules. You're here? Hi, Sheena. I'm seeing your messages. I'm seeing everybody's messages. And I have a number of people that have donated. As I said, I do everything here for free. But when they donate, I absolutely take time to give a reading, because 50% of the money that I get through advertising and sales or any kind of donation goes to support the animal charities that I support. One of them being Animals Asia, another one of them being Gentle Carousels. The farm place out in California, they rescue farm animals. Oh, the work those people do is unbelievable. Haven Zoo in Georgia. That's not it. Oh, Mystic Jungle. What am I thinking? I'm at Mystic Jungle all the time when I can walk. Okay. Oh, thank you, Joanne. I have time. Yes, thank you for your generosity. Teapot, I'm losing track. If you don't mind sending me a list, because I'm like, I don't know. I just know that Sue in Nebria Mad. Dang it. All right, you know who you are. That's so cool, Michelle. Congratulations to you. And Michelle, just so you know, I feel like this is a time in your life where you can really use some uplifting. Just to be brief, when I step into your energy, I just want to give you a big old mama bear hug. Just a big old, can I reach those? Are they over there? Huh, go figure. Weird. Yeah, I thought they were there. They're not. I'll get them on the next show. They're fun. Wait till you see them. Okay. So, Sue, I'm going to jump into your energy. So, Sue, when I get into your energy, I feel like I want to sit up higher, which is probably a good plan. And I want to be more on point. I want to be more aware. I just want to do things better at a higher level. And I feel like you are a perfectionist, and that's really awesome. Oh my God, Lex Prophetic. Send me a friend request. F off, dude. Come on, man. Or what, whoever you are, chat bot, blah, blah, blah. I know that was rude. I do. The whole F off. But to know me is to love me. And that comes along with language. Okay. So, yes, you are. Okay, Sue, thank you. I'm in your energy. You are a perfectionist. All right, so here's the story. You're about to come to a time in your life, and it might already be a time that you're going through, where you're going to get flack for being a perfectionist. You're going to get called names. They're going to call you the B word. They're going to tell you you're being over the top. They're going to tell all kinds of things. Stick to your guns. Stick to your guns. And this reading is not about me. And when I'm here, it's not about me. But over the years, I've found that personal stories, people like them, And so let me just tell you, as a person who is that person, the perfectionist person, by sticking to your guns, you will be able to accomplish whatever this is you are wanting to accomplish, which is, I feel very torn. Oh, it already happened. I think it's going to happen again, though, because here's the thing. Rebecca Watson, sometimes. So, well, that's interesting. I'm looking at one of my front windows to my house, and the most interesting creature, I think it was a human, just slogged by. But anyway, I feel like you're torn. I feel like there's a corporate part of you that is in the corporate world, but there's a part of you that wants to also be an entrepreneur, or maybe it's that you are kind of both. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, but whatever this is that you're kicking around, it's like I see a business plan laid out, a real true business plan. And Sue, can you don't tell me what's going on, but can you tell me if what I'm seeing is a business plan, or is it like some kind of oh my God, manifestation queen? What can, do you have any idea the karma that you're creating for yourself? Do you have any idea? Does anybody have any idea why I let those people bother me as soon as they disturb my demons greatly? Okay, sort of. I've had a business idea. Okay, that's where I'm seeing the business plan. Okay, that's why they call it evidential psychic medium, you guys. So, I don't know, Sue, but I'm seeing this business plan, and she's like, I have a business idea, sort of. You don't sort of have a business idea. You sort of have the, do I really want to go and put that kind of effort or all that and get that started? Because it's no joke. If you're going to start a business worth starting, you got to start it and then carry through with it. And you're a perfectionist, so it's going to be a no joke. With some tweaks, because that business is not speaking to your spirit. Like, no matter how sick I was last year, no matter this week with, my little buddy Zach Attack and his mom, no matter, I wanted to do this today. I wanted to do this, earlier in the week. It sings to my soul. And there's something about what this is, Sue, that as soon as you tweak you're lazy. As soon as you find what really speaks to you, you won't be so lazy, and you don't have to have something that's so grand and so big. Just something that really jazzes you. Honest to goodness, just something that really jazzes you. Because over time, it's going to bring you a lot of joy. That it will be a business. It might even be a successful business to some degree or to a larger degree, but it will bring you a lot of joy. And I feel like that's something that you could really use in your life. You're not joyless at all, but there's a difference in having a good time and then having something that is so meaningful in your spirit that you're just so grateful. You know what I mean? So there you go. All right, I'm going to pull an animal. Rebecca. Oh, sweet Vegetas. Okay. Oh. So, here's what I'm going to say. If ever I come back online, see this? Is there another card other than the warthogs, the lover's card, is there another card in a 140 card deck? Because, for those of you that we haven't met yet, I read from my own deck, which is the Arc Animal Tarot and Oracle deck, and it is based on the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck. So, but it also has like 70 extra cards that are Oracle cards. And then it has a full 78 card. What am I trying to tell you? Here, I'll show you. It's easier just to show you. So like the Macaw card is the World card. The Stag is the Hierophant. The Rabbit is the Seven of Pentacles. You get it. But this is from the Friends, Family, and Lovers extension pack for the deck. And what this is showing you is that you will find something that you love. And when you do, it will be as sweet and as meaningful. And so I really hope that you work with this. All right, perfect. All right, there you have it. I hope that's helpful. It might not mean a whole lot to you today, Sue, but if you'll receive the message and if you'll really take it seriously, especially because the kissing owls came up, the Friends, Family, and Lovers, you've got to love it. Remember, was a word that was used over and over. You've got to love it. You've got to love it. It's got to speak to your soul. I really hope that you, I really hope you take that seriously. You don't have to run out and do everything right now. Again, it doesn't have to be grandiose, but if you'll just let it take seed, let it take spark, just let it sit, it'll be super cool. Very, very, very cool. Okay. You know what's really interesting? Oh, hey, Shadow Maven. what's really interesting is this is so interesting. I'm putting together a no joke business course because, again, if we're just meeting, I get over 1 million people a month to my websites. I have tens of thousands of people on my email list. I've got my own book that the tribe that, the wild ones, they helped me raise $50,000 on Kickstarter to get the book, printed so I could publish it. A couple of years before that, they helped me raise over $50,000 to get the ARC started. So when it comes to online stuff, I know my stuff. And I don't even know how many people that have asked me over the years, please put together A class. A class doesn't cut it. You are not going to see those kind of numbers because I support myself fully and I'm very comfortable and I'm able to donate and all of that with my online endeavors. So I've had so many people in branding and, so on. So I'm putting together a no joke business class, and I really didn't mention it, but to a couple of people that have been pounding me doing it. And all of a sudden in the last few, oh, cool. What did you do on Kickstarter, Sue? What did you fund? That is awesome. That is so cool. See, that is exactly what I'm saying. Like, I'm looking in the feed and all of a sudden there's all these people that are like, oh, I'm starting a business. And that's why I'm putting the business class together. Well, I've never had that in the feed before. It's always been for other people. So, hey, Heather Jingleheimer Schmidt, that's funny. So, yes, you did contribute to both my Kickstarters, and I really appreciate that. I thought you meant that you did Kickstarters. I was like, that's so cool. Where? So, and that's the other thing people ask me all about is Kickstarter. So I'm including that in this business class. It's no joke. It's a 6-month mentorship. It is no joke. But if you join me, because it is by invitation only, and it is, it costs money to do it. But if you'll take the steps and do it, there's no reason that you couldn't be successful online. And anyway, where I'm going is the energy all of a sudden is all about all these people that want to do Kickstarters, or they want to do business or the online, or they want to do both. It's kind of crazy how that works. So all of that being said, okay, an angel number, Teresa Duclos or Duclos, or however you pronounce your last name, is thought to be a repeating number. Master number 11, master number 22, and then it could be 33. It could be 444. It could be, like yesterday, my sister was pumping gas and we were talking blah, blah, blah. And the pump went, and that was it. She couldn't put up more gas, and it was 4411. So we were like, that's interesting. And we know what those numbers mean. So anyway, I bought a scratch off ticket yesterday, and it was a pretty pricey ticket. I didn't win jack, but it was in there as the numbers 4411. It was craziness. So I know something is going to happen. Something's going to happen angelically in 4411. And so maybe I didn't win on that scratch off, but I'm like, whatevs, because I know something else is going to come through. So that's what an angel number is. Hey, Restless. Hey, I'm so glad to see you. All right. So now, y'all, I don't even know what's going on with the feed on Facebook. It's crazy nonsense. Okay. Happy birthday to whoever it is. All right. I'm going to back up as far as I can. And I'm just going to start pulling cards, and I'm going to go fast. Limitless galore. Whoever you are, please don't take offense to this, but that sounds like a spiritual drag queen. Limitless galore. I love that. If anybody on this feed is a drag queen, please do some. A wildebeest just railroaded me. That's awesome. Wait, Just Jules. What's up with the pickle juice? Oh, wait, and did Just Jules donate? Oh, God. Oh, Joanne. Okay. Yes, I do have time. Teapot, could I trouble you, please, to plop in Facebook a list of, a list. I think I missed some people. After Keith, I'm pretty sure I did. Shoot, sorry guys, but I am going to rip through a couple of real fast ones first. Okay, here we go. I did Sue. Okay, Joanne, you're next. Okay, great. All right, perfect. Joanne, you're next. Let me okay, so let me flip some cards for just some who's the birthday person? Connie Jones, it's your birthday? Well, it'll be quick, but I am gonna flip a card just because it's your birthday. You say it's your birthday. Thank you. Sheena, I hope that helped you understand. Okay. Whoever the birthday person is, let me flip one card. It'll be very brief. Birthday person. You got the bear card. That's the Queen of Pentacles. Whoever you are, that's the birthday person. I would make it my business because she almost never comes out because I'm Mama Bear. She almost never comes out. You got something going on with money that's really going to put you in good stead, but you've got to be the queen of it. So like, I'm having a microwave cart altered so it will go in a particular place in my house, and that old boy showed up yesterday with the microwave cart, and I looked at it and I said, I'm not accepting that. Why? Well, because this side of the wood is wavy, and that's not a design feature. He goes, well, that was the wood, and I said, well, why did you choose that wood and use it when you saw that? I said, listen, let's not go there. I don't want to get ugly, but I'm not taking it. And here are your choices. You fix it and you make it right. And the paint was all botchy and it wasn't smooth. And I knew what happened. I'm not a woodworker, but I know enough about those things. I know what he did. And he tried to cover it up like I'm an idiot and wouldn't know. I said, your choices are refund me every bit of my money right now because I've fronted you the money, and you can pay me for the cart that you messed up. Or you can fix this and make it right. Well, I got 28 hours in this. I don't care. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. You took on a project and you don't have 28 hours. If you had 28 hours in this, it would look like, Michelangelo did it or something. Give me a friggin' break. You do not. So fix it or give me my money back. Those are your options. What do you choose? Which one is your mission? So he's choosing to fix it. He knows he did wrong. But where I'm going with all of this is you got to be a queen, birthday girl. You have got to be a queen. And that is, just Jules. I'm going to get to you in just a second. What's wrong, Chester? Let me give, you do hear pirate purring, and you hear Hops, my big fat Chihuahua. She's part Chihuahua and part potbelly pig. You hear her snoring. So all of that said, you've got to be a queen. So whoever you are, birthday girl, don't let anybody jack you, and especially when it comes to money. And if you have to come out being a big old growling mama bear, then that's what you have to do. But there's something that's going to hold you in really good stead about money. Okay. Just Jules. Oh, it's the anniversary of your husband's passing, and he said those words all the time. He believed in the power of pickle juice. Okay, Just Jules, it's got to be your husband. So I'm going to get back to you, but in this moment, I do have to read for Joanne Nicholson. I feel like she's probably been waiting here a long time. I'm sorry, Joanne. Okay, so Joanne Nicholson, are you still here? All right, Joanne Nicholson, are you still here? I really hope you're still here. Oh, Ciaran Diaz, I'm drawn to you. Chat me up. Y'all, please. Oh, good. Yay, Joanne. All right. So this is a really interesting day because, Joanne, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Keith. I went to grab the book to do some bibliomancy, to pull something out of the book for you, and then, out of the deck, and then I was going to get to the book, but I'm really being told to pull from the deck and then also from the book, but, I didn't have to pull from the book. I know what it is. So, Joanne, do you have a thing for, birds or being high in the air, riding in plane? Well, I don't really think it's like that, but you're very sky-oriented. You're very air-oriented. Maybe you do a lot with communication. Maybe it's just the birds, but there's something about feathers and I mean birds, but in particular feathers. Can you receive this, Joanne? Do you know what I'm talking about with you? I need to be sure I'm in your energy. Restless Mermaid, when are you not feeling snarky? Are you joking? Come on now. Okay, Joanne Nicholson, love my birds. All right, there we go. So I know I'm in your energy. Okay. Okay. Restless. I thought it said I might play with the toilet. I'm like, what? But you said play with the trolls. Hey, play with the trolls all you want. That's fine. Oh, Joanne, you collect feathers. Okay. So here's what I'm going to tell you guys that are still on the feed and are listening. This is not a, oh, look at me. Bernadette, the evidential psychic medium, is amazing. What I am here to tell you is my hair is lit up on my arms and on the back of my neck because I see hundreds of eyes doing this. And what that means is there are hundreds of you on this feed that either want to be readers or have just started being readers or are kind of in the middle with your reading abilities. And well, when I say that, I mean how tapped in you are, how accurate you are. And this, when I do this, I like to point this out as a prime example of delivering evidence. I don't know Joanne. I don't know her. But I know by being an open channel, a hollow bone, they call it in shamanism, I can receive the messages that are best for her. Now, I like to work with spirit, totem, and power animals, but you could work with whatever you want to work with. And so all of that being said, okay, Restless, that's hilarious. And so the bird thing and you collect feathers, I don't know her and I didn't know that. But now that she has confirmed that, I know that I'm in her energy. And so whatever cards she gets and whatever messages that are delivered to her are more believable because the evidence has been delivered. So if this is what you're doing, you're studying to be a reader, you just started reading, you're even kind of midway, please, 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 please do yourself a favor, do spirit a favor, do the people that you want to read for a favor, and push yourself to the next lever to deliver evidence, the next level to deliver evidence. Okay, so oh, that's cool. Oh, all right. It was nice meeting you, Natalie. Okay, Kim, that's awesome. Okay, all right. So all of that said, well, Kimberly, we were going to fix that, your confidence. I'm going to start a study group, but okay, this is, oh, wow, this is very interesting. This is for you, Joanne, and I'm going to get to, oh, Sam, Marie, I'm glad you like it. It took us forever to get that straight, just so you know. And I think I might change the color of it. It's a little too rustic for me now. Okay, Chester, everything's okay. So all of that said, I'm going to do a study group on my forums. If you haven't joined my forums, go. They're free to join. But I am going to start a membership by the end of April. I'm going to start a membership, and the people that are part of that membership will get access to me for teaching that nobody else gets access to. You'll get all kinds of meditations and downloads of PDFs, things that you can use, deeper study with the animals, deeper study with the tarot, and that's only for the membership folks. So you will, there you go. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the chat, I'm doing this, I'm doing 50 different things at once, but let me get back to you, Joanne. So this is very interesting to me because you've got the shark, which is the devil card, and you've also got the Hierophant, which is the snow leopard. Now, in theory, these couldn't be two more dichotomous cards. They couldn't be more different, but they're not really, and here's why. Shark wanted to be the devil card for a lot of obvious reasons, but one of those reasons is, and including myself, there are not many animals on this earth that I fear, but it's very difficult for me to look at a picture of a shark, any kind of shark, hammerhead shark, certainly great white, can't stand them. They scare the bejeebers out of me, and they make me have nightmares, truly. And don't think I haven't tried to overcome it, because I have. But that's a bondage. And the devil card is about a false bondage. If you look at the devil card in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot, its symbolism and meaning, you've got those two naked people standing there for all the world to see, all of their fears, all of their insecurities, and it looks like they're being held hostage, but they're not. It's what's going on in here that's holding them hostage. So, Joanne, what is happening for you is there's some modicum of that, something you are in fear about, but the fear is only in your own mind. Now, does that sound very general? Yes, we all have something like that, I think. I'm afraid of sharks. I don't care for them. And then you've got the Hierophant, which is all about, well, interestingly enough, it's about big business. Oops, sorry. The Hierophant, it's all about big business. Not true. That's the Stag. Ignore what I just said. The Hierophant is about going inside, going into your own cave, taking that time, your own spiritual light. And so it's really interesting. It's really interesting to me that these cards came for you, because when I step into your energy, what I see is a person who on the outside is super gregarious and hey y'all, hey everybody, la 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 la. But on the inside, you're living a completely different life. And you're going through it, man. You're in the soup at the moment, trying to figure it out. And this is going to really, I don't, y'all, I don't know what is up with the lag today. I am so sorry. Oh, thanks, Teapot, for sharing the shark. Natalie Mast, yes, they are very misunderstood. Truly, they are. And I would agree with that. But they are. And you've got to admire apex predators. Truly, you do. But I communicate with a lot of animals, and they're like orcas to me. I'm not a big fan of orcas. There's a mean-spiritedness for no apparent reason, a lack of heart-to-heart transmission with both of those animals, both of those sea creatures, and you won't find me anywhere around them. Now, jump in the water with a big old humpback whale, I'm your girl. I'm in. I went swimming with the manatees a couple of years ago, a year and a half ago, and had truly the most magical encounter and proof positive that you can talk to the animals, because everything that I asked for happened, and it should never have happened, but it did. It was crazy, crazy, crazy pants. Okay, Joanne, I've been in my head a lot, working on being present. Yes, trying to figure it out and my next move. Well, here's the thing. That's it, Sydney. Orcas lack empathy, truly. But listen, there's a side of dolphins, too. If you don't know the dark side of dolphins, I don't want to blow your mind or ruin your day. But they're merciless. Dolphins are merciless. So not all the time. I mean, they can be heroes, but they're very merciless. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the shark. Whatever you are holding yourself back in, whatever you are thinking that you are not sure you want to accomplish, you're not sure you can accomplish, you're not really sure. It's kind of almost like Sue, the one that I read for before in Dambria and Dombri Rombri. You guys get it. There's something that's taken root a bit. There's a little bit of life in something, and if you would just really step into that and allow that to just grow, water it every now and then, feed it every now and then, just let it grow, you're going to be able to step away from this self-imposed being held hostage, because that's not right now. You're not really feeling like you're being held hostage, but there's going to come a moment where you are going to start sucking wind and feel like you can't breathe. And so I would really encourage you to get on that now. So when that kind of does hit you, there's no drama. Does that make sense? Okay. I hope that makes sense. When it comes to the snow leopard, remember that you are, I mean, I hate to put it this way, but you're a spiritual being having a human experience. And it's time. It's time. What the heck? What is going on? Hold on, y'all. I don't even know what's going on. Why did that random thing just start? Can you guys see me? I don't even know. Can you guys see me at all? Wow, okay. I totally blanked out of the screen for a minute. That's so weird. I'm on a green screen. What? I'm on a green screen. Okay, sorry guys. I don't now all of a sudden Zoom and a green screen has come up in where I'm broadcasting. I'm not broadcasting on Zoom. What is going on here today with the craziness of the energy? That's so weird. Sunspots. That's awesome. Okay, it's back to normal now? Okay, cool. Like I just disappeared off the whole thing. I don't even know what's going on. Okay, so let me go back to big cat energy. So snow leopards are super, super elusive. Super elusive. And they don't really seek to have, altercations, but they're big cats. Never forget that. It's like when people are like, oh, pandas are the cutest ever, ever, ever. And they are right up until they eat your face off because they're bears. And if you get in their territory or you try to mess with their young or they whatever, they're bears, right? Cute as they are, they're bears. So, okay, cool. That's awesome. So all of that said, that is going to be something for you to really take a look at and just take some time and go inside, go within and find your, but it really is about that because you truly are going through a time where you're like, whatever. Nothing's making you particularly unhappy, but nothing's making you particularly happy either. And that's not going to just fall on you, clonk, doing, and clonk your head. You're going to have to allow it to come in and really look for it, really kind of go on the hunt for it. Because both of these animals in their environments are apex predators. So go on the hunt. And I hope it's a solar eclipse today. A solar eclipse of the heart. So all that you see with a green screen, that is so weird. That's so weird. They are. Oh, Deb, are you a wildlife photographer? That's cool. Universe got jukes. That is for sure. Okay, so I really hope that's helpful. And thank everybody for their donations. That is so awesome. Okay, so I want to do... I'm going to do this for Just Jules with the pickle juice. Just Jules. Oh, medium Kate. You're not a medium. You're not. You're a scammer. Yeah, exactly, Joanne. Nothing is like meh. Mercury move into Taurus. I don't know. I'm not an astrologer. I'm not smart enough to be an astrologer. I don't know how they keep track of all that, even with all their programs. Just Jules, are you still here? Can you ping me? Ping. Okay, good. Yep. Oh my gosh. Holy shiitake mushrooms. You are right. Just Jules. The background was green. Pickles. Ah! I'm in love, you guys, with a scammer. Listen to this. Oh, actually, it's not for me. It's for Deb. James Ray Brigham. Wow. God, what a jerk. All right. Yes, you can get a reply. I'm shooting you the bird. Quit scamming people on my stream, jackass. All right, Just Jules, you're still here. The background was green pickle juice color. That's funny. Okay, so Just Jules, so for you guys that were not here earlier, I um I had somebody very close to me pass on a child pass unexpectedly earlier in the week, and his mom is like my sister from another mother. Just oh my god. So it's been rough, and it's put me. I haven't slept in days, and it's put me in a very very mediumship kind of place. And earlier I said, okay, somebody wants to come through, and I got shown pickle juice, and I was like, okay, somebody that had a thing about pickle juice, not drank it every once in a while or kind of liked it, but like pickle juice was a thing. And just there was another gal on here earlier, and she and her granny had a thing about pickle juice, and then Just Jules came, and apparently this is the anniversary of her husband passing over, and he really 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 had a thing about pickle juice. So I am going. Oh, that's very sweet, Juliana. And so I'm going to get into her energy. Holy cow, Just Jules. I'm assuming since you posted that you want the reading that would come from your husband. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to tell you is I see go-karts. That seems very general, but I just all I can see is a fella that just was a big kid at heart, would try anything, would do anything for a laugh, just this unbelievable joy of shenanigans. Like I would have called him Mr. Shenanigans. Your dad loved pickle juice, Shadow Maven. Oh gosh. Okay, well this could be for a number of people, but the Nambian Prince. That is fantastic. So Just Jules, can you put in the chat that I'm in the right energy? One of our first dates was go-karts. He was hilarious. Okay, great. So I know that I'm in the right energy. So, and he was hilarious. Okay, I totally know this guy because it's like he's me, but a dude and really in good shape. So now that we've identified him, I'm sorry, I'm closing my eyes. I want to hear. Okay, I've got some pain that started here in my neck and here in my neck, and it's radiating and it's going into my chest. Just Jules, do you have a thing with your back, a thing with your neck? Did hubby have a thing with his back, a thing with his neck? And then we're going to move down into the heart, and we're going to talk about that for a second. Yes, I'm not sure what you're saying yes to, Just Jules. Could you be what? Pickle juice negativity? There's pickle juice negativity? Yikes. Okay. So Just Jules, oh, he had cervical surgery. Okay. So again, for those of you that are watching, that are just joining us, and we haven't met yet, I'm going to keep harping on the evidence portion of this. And the reason that I'm going to do that is this. The more accurate readers there are in the world, the more people can be helped and be healed and realize that when people cross over, it's not the end of them. They're just not here, but they are here, if that makes sense. And when you're wanting to go out in the world and be a reader, it carries a great amount of responsibility. Imagine the story that I told you earlier, true story about Zach's mom. She shows up in a squad car in full police regalia, her best friend, full police regalia. She plops down in front of me with her gun in their holsters, and they're looking at me like I'm a criminal. And she said, I have one question: is my son going to live or die? You will get those kinds of questions. She's not the first or last one to ask me something like that. And it's about her child. So all of that said, accuracy matters. And so when I'm feeling the pain from Just Jules' husband, it's the anniversary of his death. He sent me pickle juice earlier, and now we're off on, we've identified that it's him, his personality, the go-karts, the cervical surgery. Now here are going to come the messages. Oh, and you had lumbar surgery. Okay, there we go. So all of that being said, Just Jules, you're a fun person. You are. And you're a pretty lighthearted person. But there's something about travel that you haven't been doing. There's something about travel that you want to do but haven't been doing. And without putting yourself in harm's way financially, what I'm hearing is eat the damn dessert first. And that relates to the travel. And so, yeah, the lag, Sheena, sucks. It truly does. I don't know what's going on today. I'm really not sure. But Just Jules, can you confirm that about the travel? Can you confirm that about the travel? Because I feel like the travel is not for business. It would be for pleasure, and you just won't spend the money. And there's no reason to go and make it lavish. There's no reason to don't put yourself in harm's way financially. But truth, stop traveling. Okay. So don't do that. If you're a traveler, go start with someplace closer. Like, I don't know where you live, but maybe you drive like 6 or 8 hours away and you stay there. I don't live very far from Savannah, right? And as soon as I get this freaking hip thing under control, I'm going to get some of my besties and we're going to get on a train. We're going to book out a luxury train, and it's only 3 hours to Savannah, for God's sake. But won't it be fun to ride a train, have some drinks, and take a train to Savannah? And you can walk everywhere in Savannah, or get an Uber or whatever, and spend a long weekend in Savannah eating at the best restaurants in the country, or some of the best restaurants in the country, just having a good time with it, right? And so it's like that. It won't cost an arm and a leg. And he, oh, Megan, that's so sweet. And so it is important for you to do that, because he's going to be with you every step of the way. Now, I someone say drinks. I did, Kimberly. So all of that said, this is a pretty touchy kind of thing. And so I don't know what I'll try means, but you can do it. You can. You just gotta. I mean, meaning you've got to make the decision to do it and then follow the plan, right? Okay. So all of that said, this might be a little bit touchy, but there is something about another partner, another love coming into your life. And I have to tell you, I've been doing this a long time. You might be the third or fourth person that I've ever gotten this kind of message for. It's not very prevalent at all, because the love that you two have is that love. It's the love that other people looked at and went, I hate them. And as much as your it can be easy to believe you only experience a love like that once in a lifetime, because that's what the Disney movies say. And that is just not correct. And so there is something coming up for you, or it might already be there for you, about a potential. Okay, Chester. Chester, relax. Chester, relax. Hey, come here. Come on. Come on, Porky. Chester, relax. Good boy. Excellent work. So there's something about that you are, I hate to say it this way, you're going to have to face it. And I don't know if you've already met someone, or you're thinking about, or whatever that's going to be. And hey, Janet, I'm not saying that it's going to be the next person you meet, or it's the person you met now, or whatever. But you are going to have another great love of your life, and it's okay. And what you've got to know is Wow, this is interesting. Okay, for those Michelle Calabdonna, whatever, you guys be on the lookout. That's a scammer. That's none of my people. So, just Jules, I don't know what happened to you, but I'm going to deliver this message. It's going to be kind of kooky, so hang in there with me. I feel like your husband, we'll call him pickle juice, pickle juice, pickle juice. Like, I'm sorry, that didn't come from me. That came from him. He couldn't stand for he couldn't stand for things to be too serious for too long. He could do it. He could have the tough conversations, but immediately he would turn them to laughter. And so, all of that being said, he's telling me that you have, like, it's not even that you have so much love to give, you are love. And that through you, then through him, it's like you saved him in a way. That there's something that love who you are, not that you have to give or so much, but you are pure love. God dang, he loved potato chips too. My mouth is just filled with potato chips. Anyway, there's another person coming along that is going to need you like that, and then you get what you need from that person, and it's another great, just another beautiful soulmate kind of thing, and he's on that fella's side. I don't know what this is, but he's going to bring him to you, and oh, got it. You sports coach. Okay. So all of that said, you can love that way again. You will. And he's going to bring him to you. Just go with it, because it's not something that you're going to want to second guess or whatnot. And so it's, he always said, I rescued him like I rescue animals. Okay. So that harkens back to you saved him. And that's true. And oh, he was a coach. Duh. That makes total sense, because I don't remember the exact words, but it was something like you being love, working through him did a lot of good for a lot of other people, or helped other people or whatever. He was a coach. So of course that helped other people. Okay, so there's a new, it's a new, but it's an old soulmate coming in for you. And you don't have to do it today. You don't have to do it tomorrow. Do it in your own good time. But just remember, when you feel that spark, when you see that spark, not when you see it, but when you feel it, just don't reject it, and ask your husband to tell you. Oh, thank you, Kim or Kelly. Thank you so much. Just ask him to show you that it is him bringing you this guy. And listen, your husband was a lot of things, but one of the things that he was a very good communicator. He was not passive aggressive. He did not beat around the bush. He's going to tell you like it is. Nicely, and probably with a lot of humor, but he did not lie. He hated liars, just did not care for them at all. So when you start to get messages and signs from him, you're going to know that you know, and you don't, because he wants to take the pressure off of you. He wants to take the, is it that he wants to help you with that. So man, I really hope that's helpful, Just Jules. And you know what, maybe, I don't know. I don't know who you would give pickles to. I don't know who you would give pickles to in honor of him, but he's lightening things up by saying pickle juice, pickle juice, pickle juice, like in Beetlejuice when you said his name 3 times, he appeared. And so, hey Renee. And so I'm sending you a big mama bear hug, Just Jules. I just want to wrap you up and just hug you with all my might. And I am energetically. So, all right. Thank you so much. All right. I hope that was helpful. I'm frozen. Good Lord. Okay. To the gal that did the donation just now, Kelly Dinosetti, holy guacamole. If I was smart, I'd look in Facebook where Teapot's taking care of it. All right, hold on. Kelly Dinosetti, wasn't there another person right before that? Nope, there she is. There we go. Kelly, welcome, welcome, welcome. Dinocenti, however you pronounce it. Here's the protocol. I do all of this for free. And if someone donates, then of course I read for them. And 50% of everything that I make on this channel goes to support the animal charities that I support. And all of them, they have a theme. They all work to end cruelty to animals of all forms. And so if you don't know me, I'm Bernadette, and I'm going to read for you from my own deck, which is the Arcanimal Spirit, Arcanimal Tarot and Oracle deck, and it is based on the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck, but it works also with all the energies of the Animal Allies, which is where I get these crazy accurate readings from. And then also I'll pull you an animal from my book, and then I'm going to have to go, so I'm going to give away a book, and I'm going to give away a deck after I read for Kelly. So I'm cutting off the I am cutting off the readings with Kelly. I hope this was helpful to everybody. And so, Kelly, the first thing I'm going to do is pull from the book for you. And also, I'm going to take a big swig of water. Kelly, I need to be sure I'm in your energy. Do you have a problem with sugar? Like, are you diabetic, or there's something else that makes you thirsty all the time? Or Teapot. Restless Mermaid is never going to stay out of trouble. It's part of her charm. And she's one of the smartest people I ever met in my life, and funniest. So when she's got something she goes after, just sit back and watch. Okay, Kelly Dinocenti, can you confirm something about... Not really. Okay, hold on. Okay. Kelly, if you're on my channel, I'm going to assume that I can be honest with you. So is there... That's so cool. Is there something that you contend with, whether it's yourself or someone around you or someone who's passed, that had a drinking problem? Okay. I'm having a problem getting into this. Okay, this Rosemary Cassandra person, also a scammer. Okay, great. Okay, so Kelly, can you confirm about the drinking issue? Whether it's you don't have to sell yourself out. There's no judgment. Okay, there we go. My father and my grandfather. Okay, so that's how it works, you guys. When I start to step into somebody's energy, and you'll do it too over time, and with the accuracy and the evidence. We started out, I was so thirsty, I had to take a drink. And then she said, no, I don't have diabetes. I don't have a problem with sugar. Kelly, did your father or your grandfather have a problem with sugar, diabetic, and then also have the drinking problem? So she said no. And instead of going, oh my God, I'm wrong, I just went back to the animals and I was like, okay, give me the information another way. They said a drinking problem. And now we've identified that dad and granddad also had that issue. I'm waiting to see something about sugar, because I keep seeing sugar, sugar, sugar. No, just alcohol. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you these two cards because I want to jump into this for you. You might be new here, but holy guacamole, you've got the polar bear star card and the kangaroo. You want to talk about a positive reading? Oh, man. This is so beautiful for you. What a fantastic way. Between Just Jules' husband showing up and then the star card and the kangaroo, it's crazy. And so what I want to ask you is, did somebody, dad or granddad, or did they do their mouth kind of to the side like this? Like something was either going on, or it just was like something they did, and they did their mouth to the side like that? And there's another question. I keep seeing baked goods. I keep seeing things with sugar. Dang Don. You missed some fun. You not fun, but you missed some cool stuff. All right, I'll wait to see your answer, Kelly, in the notes, or in the chat. But my grandfather always used skull and tobacco. Okay, that makes sense why my mouth was doing that. Okay, so I keep wanting to talk like this. I feel like then it would be your grandpa that's coming through most, because when I start to get the physical stuff, like earlier with the cervical stuff, or like this. and it keeps going and it goes and it goes. I know that spirit wants to be heard. So if Grandpa has a message for you, Kelly, Kelly, are you okay with that? I mean, not everybody wants to hear from their alcoholic granddaddy. But if you do, that's funny. Emily Ackerson, send me some dang cake pops. Yes. Okay, cool. Okay. So let me just say that within your family, I feel like you are the star. Like you're the star of the family. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad to know that. It's not that way for everybody, but I feel like in your family, you are the star. And it is something, it's something that's being told to you now. And it has to do with kangaroo. It's like, put this in your pouch and save it for a rainy day. But your rainy day is here. I know this sounds like I'm talking in a circle, but let me get the clarity. I've got to find out. I have got to find out what this is, Kelly. When it comes to you, I just keep seeing baked goods, and I keep seeing a bakery, and I keep seeing ice cream, and I keep seeing all these sweet things that are just darling. They're just darling. They're beautiful. And maybe, because see, I'm starting to do this again. Maybe what's happening is the sweets, the baked goods, the ice cream are being sent to me as a metaphor or an analogy for something else that you do or want to do that's highly creative, but it's so beautiful. It's like if you make a cupcake, you're not making just a cake and then you know, a cupcake and you put some icing on it or whatever. Y'all, my friend Camille is here. She's the one I told you about earlier. It's her son. So if it's okay with you, Camille, please don't. I hope this will be okay. If you all would be so kind as to send a lot of love to Camille. She's on the feed just now. And goodness knows she could use the love. And keep anything that, you know, just keep it all positive. Keep it light. Keep it angelic. And if you want to say hi to Camille, then that would be awesome. Okay, so I'm starting an art business. Yes! Okay, thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Oh my God, this is so perfect. Okay, oh my God, okay. Oh my God, this is perfect. Oh, Kelly. Okay, so Granddad, remember when let me take you back. Okay, remember when I started, I was like, who did their mouth like this? Granddad used to put skull tobacco in his mouth, tobacco. And then I was shown all the baked goods and all the this and all the prettiness. And I was like, maybe it's just a metaphor. Let me tell you something. Your art business, please do it. Your granddad is there to support you, or he would have never shown up today. And let me just say, when the spirits come through and it affects me physically, that's not because I don't know what I'm doing or I'm easily influenced. That's not the case. It's because they, on the other side, want to get a message to you so much that they do I call it the takeover, and they're gentle with it with me after all these years. They're more gentle. But now you're talking about the star card, the polar bear card, and in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, this woman she's naked for all the world to see, because we're at our most beautiful when we're at our most vulnerable. We're at our most natural. And it is very natural for you to do the art business. Because remember, I was like, well, maybe this is a metaphor for something you're supposed to create that's beautiful. Because if you were to make a cupcake, you're not just going to make the cake and the icing. You're going to do this, you're going to do this, you're going to do this. And all of a sudden, you've got something nobody wants to eat. It is a work of art. That is exactly what I was going to say. So the marsupial thing about put it in your pocket, save it for a rainy day, it's I don't know why it's hard for you to believe. I don't know why it's hard for you to believe. Camille, if you Jetta Joe, Can you pop that? Hold on, Kameen. I'm going to pop you the link for the live today so you can see how many people are just sending you so much love. So much love. And I'm going to try as hard as I can not to bawl my eyes out. So, Kameen, I'm going to put it in Facebook. Hold, please. Hold, please, you guys. I'm sure you'll give me some latitude for my beautiful sister, Kameen. Kameen, in Facebook, I put the YouTube link, and you've got a ton of people that are just wishing you well, sending love to you, sending love to Zach. Okay, so back to the back to the art business. I'm here to tell you I would read everything I could about polar bears, because when you start to talk about polar bears, they're white. That brings in the divine, heavenly, angelic energy that's going to be watching over you. And when you're talking about, I just keep hearing, catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, save it for a rainy day. But it isn't a falling star that's coming for you. It's just a star that's actually going to be sent to you. And you're going to start seeing stars in a lot of different ways. And that's going to be your way of knowing Grandpa is lifting you up and is helping you drive forward. Now, when you say this for a rainy day, what that means is it's time for you to put that star in your pocket and then get all your ducks in a row. And then kangaroos are symbolic for quantum leaps. When you leap, you're going to leap right in the middle of a successful business. It's already written in the stars. It's already happening. It's like you're just going to jump in there and look around and go, where did all these students come from? Where did all this come from? Or where did all of these buyers come from? Or, that kind of thing. So I hope that is helpful to you. And I hope that you will keep in touch with us and let us know how your art business is going, because it's beautiful. And you're so beautiful. You're good. And like earlier I said, well, he said that I'm being told you're the star of your family. And that's true. You really are in so many ways, just because, if for no other reason, the beauty you bring. And within your tribe, I feel like you're the most heart-centered. You're the peacemaker. You're the compassionate. You're the soft place for everybody to land. And that's really respected. You are so welcome, Kelly. And yay to your grandpa for showing up. Okay, so I am going to, all right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away a book. And that's worth $70. And okay, see, he always referred to me as the perfect child. And that's what you are, the star of your family is. And actually, all things considered, when I step into your energy, you really were the perfect child. Now you're the perfect adult. Like you would go to hell and back, not to harm another person, to harm an animal, to harm. You're just so kind. Again, you're the soft place to land. So all of that being said, thank you, Alexa Ann. All of that being said, now I'm going to give away a book. I'm going to give away a deck. So let me do this. Let me clear my energy. And I'm going to draw an animal out of my deck. And that's the animal. Whoever gets this animal first, we're going to win a book for. Oh, well, what am I doing? I'll draw it out of the book. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to draw this animal. Okay. This card, whoever can guess what this animal, you're very welcome, Kelly. Whoever can guess this animal first wins a copy of Wisdom of the Wild Ones, the Encyclopedia of Animal Spirit Guides. It is a 726-page full-color book, 300 animal descriptions in it, descriptions about the elements, the colors. If you're studying any kind of shamanism, spirituality of any kind, earth-based, if you're reading tarot, if you're any of those things, holy cow. All right, let me go back. Okay. Hey, Pamela. Okay. It is not wolf. It is not tiger. It is not dove. It is not horse. Seal, cheetah, polar bear, spider, no. Stingray, no. Giraffe, no. Spider, no. Lion, no. Peacock, no. Bear, no. Okay, y'all take a deep breath. There are hundreds of you on here, and I know we just talked about this earlier. Y'all are studying to be evidential psychic mediums, and so take a deep breath. Don't just Ermine. That's interesting, but it's not. Monkeys, elephant, no. No. Elephant, penguin, no. Eagle, no. Raven, no. Eagle, no. Squirrel, cardinal. Y'all, come on now. I tell you what, you can guess the animal, or you can guess the card, which tarot card this goes to. I'll even give it for both. Moose, seahorse, tortoise, dog, no. Birds, no. Heron, no. Chipmunk, no. Sloth, cat, no. Wait, Zen Joe, you keep seeing plants. Stay on that. You're closer than you think. Dragonfly, puffer, no. Komodo, no. Anteater, no. White buffalo, no. Seven of Pentacles, no. Keith, white buffalo, no. It'd be cool if it was, though. Dolphin, no. You can guess the tarot card, which is a Rider-Waite-Smith card, or you can guess the animal. Chameleon, giraffe, bird, mantis, no. Hyena, no. Bumblebee. Wait, who said bumblebee? We have a winner! Cindy Goodness. Holy crap. Sorry. Cindy Goodness Arnon. Cindy, you are the proud winner of a copy of Wisdom of the Wild Ones on the Encyclopedia of Animal Spirit Guides. If anybody said B or anybody said Wheel of Fortune prior to my seeing Cindy, please don't go buck wild. The feed goes like wham, 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 wham. And there's a lag in it. So I didn't pass you over if that happened because I'm a jerk. I just didn't see it. Just let me know. Okay, so congratulations to Cindy. Whoop, whoop. And we're new. I don't know that I met you before. Okay, Cindy, so here's what you have to do. For you to get this book, you have to follow a simple instruction. You have to email me, Bernadette at whatismyspiritanimal.com. I just put my email in the chat. And you have to tell me that you were the winner of the book today on April 6th. And you have to give me your address. And if you'll do that today, I will get your book out on Friday. And, Pearl, that's sweet. And there you go. Okay, now I'm going to give away a deck. So congratulations, Bumblebee. That's what I was saying, Zenjo, when you said all you can see were plants. I'm like, oh, it's the bee. It's the bee doing the plants. Okay, so now we're going to do another one. And now what's interesting, today has been a day of like opposites in my psychic brain. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab an animal. Oh! Okay, I have an animal in the book. And if you can tell me, Pamela, we are wrapping up my show. I've been on for 11, 12, 1. Holy cow. I've been on for a couple of hours and I'm giving away a deck. And then I'm going to wrap up the feed. And so I'm giving away a copy of my Arc-Animal Tarot and Oracle deck, award-winning, history-making. And if you can guess this animal, then you win a copy of that deck. Temperance, it's not attached to a card, Cheryl. It's just the animal. It is not a lion, Pamela. Temperance, it is not that. All right, let's go, you guys. You've got another animal to guess. Lion. Just Jules. That is very generous. You did not have to do that at all. You did not have to do that, but I really appreciate it. Oh, okay. Tiger, bear, beetle, my favorite deck. I love that. I don't see who that was, but that was awesome. Snake, beetle, no. Bear, no. Hummingbird, no. Wolf, no. Eel, no. Oh, hey, Jasmine. I haven't seen you in a bit. All right, keep them coming. Tiger, giraffe, no. Peacock, no. No, no. You are very welcome. Cindy Goodness, Arnon, I really hope you love animals, because this book is no joke. Turtle, heron, no. Shark, crab, rabbit, no. Red panda, no. Elk, leopard, hummingbird, no. Elk. I wish. Dolphin, dragonfly, ant, crane, nope. Ladybug, horse, no. Meerkat, no. Bunny. Cindy, I'm going to ask that because you won the book, that you don't play in this round. Oh my God, Kameen. Kameen. No, it's the Sphinx cat. Oh my God. 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 Congratulations to Kameen. She guessed. She I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Kameen, you know I will bring you every animal, every book, every deck, everything. Everything. I didn't know you wanted them. I'd have gotten to you a long time ago. You guys, please. Zach told you. I have no doubt Zach told you. I have absolutely no doubt. And what's interesting to me is it's the Sphinx cat. And when you talk about Egyptian ties, or ties to Egyptian mythology and symbolism and everything like that, that whole world could really serve you very well right now. They had such ritual and such ceremony when it came to their dead crossing over, and how they think about death, and how the Egyptian culture still thinks about it. Personally, I think it's one of the most meaningful in the world. I'm not particularly drawn to Egyptian stuff. I mean, you might be. I know it's too stupidly cool. If you're just joining us, Kameen is my dear sister, whose son passed unexpectedly earlier in the week. How you even had the wherewithal to show up just today, and she's like, wham, cat. Her son has already visited and been talking, and letting us know where he's at, what he's doing, what's happening. And so, because I love her, but she's almost never on my show. She's never on my feed, almost never. And here today she comes in, and cat, whammo, Zach. We know Zach told her, and she knows that. So I'm going to end the show there. I love you all so much, and I just thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I thank you for all of the love that you put forth for the animals, the donations, everything you do for animals. And so I'm going to end my show like I always do, which is do good for animals, including yourself, and stay wild.